Hi guys, welcome back to this week's vlog, and in today's vlog is another showing vlog. By the way, that's my mum reversing if you haven't already guessed. So as I mentioned at the very beginning of this summer, you guys are probably going to have a lot of showing vlogs because we are quite lucky to have quite a few kind of local shows. A few years ago there used to be a lot more than what we have now, and there used to be hundreds and hundreds across the summer, but there's hardly really any, but we still have some, so we can't really complain. But basically where I'm going today is Stoke River Show, and it used to be on every single year for literally years and years, way before I was even born. I used to go to it every year with my little ponies when I was 2 on my little Shetland, and like all of my ponies basically. And then the show stopped going ahead. I think it was in 2016 was the last show there, but they've decided this year to bring it back, which is just amazing because, like I said, it was like an annually thing, and I always used to go with it to my little ponies. And I would imagine Dan has definitely been there before, not with me but with Kaylee, probably doing jumping, maybe doing some work in Hunter with her because that's the classes that she used to do. So I imagine he's been there before, he's just never been there with me. And like I said, the show hasn't been on for God knows how many years. I'm pretty sure the last show was 2016. So it's really nice that it's back again, and hopefully they'll make enough money this year to continue it on for the future and like next year and things. So we're off to do 2 classes today. I'm doing the Best Rider and Show Hunter Pony. Both the classes start at 10 AM. They're both in different rings, class 2, ring 2 and ring 3. But Best Rider's the 3rd class in from 10 AM, and the Show Hunter Pony's the 5th one in from 10 AM. So I'm hoping that there's going to be enough time for me to get in and do Best Rider first, and then for me to go and do Show Hunter Pony. Entries are on the day, good boy, which is a really good thing. By the way, my mum seems to be struggling to do the trailer, which never actually happens. We seem to be able to do it in one hit, but today, just not the day for reversing. But yeah, so I just thought I'd bring you guys along because I think you guys enjoy the showing vlogs. I hope you do. And yeah, Dan's all plaited, by the way, guys. Let me just show you. He's all plaited, all ready to go. He's being brushed. I've literally just got to put his head collar on and tie up the haylage net, and then we're en route. Hay net in and fly rug on because, or not on, but it's in because it's a beautiful day today, which is just amazing. But there's going to be lots of flies around, so if we're standing around I can just shove that on him. Oh, you got careful. Oh. Good boy. It was a little bit tight to get in, guys, and then it was hard for the pair of us to get around the turn, wasn't it, Dan? Yes. Good boy. We are ready to go now, guys. We are here, guys. The turning come up so quickly I wasn't able to film us actually coming in. But there's the jumps, and we're actually the first ones here, or someone else has been following us, who's actually just from the yard up the road. We've brought Dan out, we're just going down to enter, and then, well, it's only 9 o'clock and it doesn't start till 10, so we've got loads and loads of time, but he's a very good boy. That's the jumps, guys, they're very bright.
About to leave, already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking, we'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Be free. Be free. That classic cliche, we're on the run. This is what we waited for. Oh yeah. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Be free. Be free with me. Be free. Be free with me. Yeah, let's go. Be free with me. Oh, come on and let's go. Let's be free with me. Yeah, be free, be free, be free with me.
This is my first class, guys, best rider. Now, I was actually the only one in the class, so I'm going to put some music on and let you enjoy my little show.
Can we work it out? Only time will tell. It's gonna take a lot, 'cause we've been through hell. I can't be without you. I've tried and I failed. So can we work it out? Only time will tell. Why do you keep telling me nothing? But I know all your flaws, at least they say something. Still I try to connect with you through your eyes. Your eyes. What is on your mind? I think it's time to speak. I have crossed the line, but no, not just me. I'm feeling something that goes beyond us. Us. Can we work it out? Only time will tell. It's gonna take a lot, 'cause we've been through hell. I can't be without you. I've tried and I failed. So can we work it out? Yeah. Only time will tell. I still want all of you and I know all your colors. And I guess 'cause of that I can think of no others. Yeah, I need you to breathe. Without you I'm lost. I'm lost, yeah. What is on your mind? I think it's time to speak. I have crossed the line, but no, not just me. I'm feeling something that goes beyond us. Us, us. Can we work it out? Only time will tell. It's gonna take a lot, 'cause we've been.
You as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on. I put my feet up and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. Forever. your favorite song on, just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever, forever, forever. I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever, forever, forever. I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking?
Give me love, give me all your love. Oh, 'cause I want you. No one else makes me feel this way. Don't know what you do. Hold my hand, could you hold my hand? Look me in the eyes. You and me, yeah, that's all I need. And I'll be alright. I'll be right here. I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer. I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me your love, giving me your love. All that we have is each other now. Promise you won't
about you all the time. Looks like you're changing and all. But why didn't you call? Something in the air, always something in the air. Inexplicable, I can feel it in the air. Can you feel me? Can you feel me? Can you feel me? Do you miss me at all? Do you think about the things we used to do? No, you couldn't stand tall. So why didn't you call? So many years has gone by, but I think about you all the time. Looks like you're changing and all. But why didn't you call? Something in the air, always something in the air. Inexplicable, I can feel it in the air. Can you feel me? Can you feel me? Can you feel me? Can you feel me? Something in the air, always something in the air. Inexplicable, I can feel it in the air. Can you feel me?
We are all done, guys. Well, Dan's still. We're just eating. I had a bacon and onion roll, which was really nice, but I wasn't able to show you guys because it was spilling everywhere. And then we have a magnum, and then our debrief of how well Dan's gone today.
Gotta get, gotta get, gotta get, gotta get, gotta get it right now. Yeah, push all the limits with you right now. Gotta get it right now. Yeah, push all the limits with you right now. Gotta get it right now. Yeah, push all the limits with you right now.
so lucky with today's weather because it did actually forecast rain today, but luckily it stayed dry for us the whole time while we've been at the show. And now look at it, it's raining heavy. We have just been so lucky. Now you would have seen my showing videos and I probably would have done a voiceover and you guys would already know whether I have or not. I am so proud of Danny today. I mean, don't get me wrong, the first class that I done, which was Best Rider, I was actually the only one in the class, and I didn't do a very good show at all. I mean, we was on the wrong leg, it wasn't a very good show. Obviously I got placed first because I was the only one in the show. I probably wouldn't have got place first if there was other people in there, just because, to be fair, I never normally get Dan on the wrong leg, but today I didn't. I don't know if it's where I asked him to go for a canter. I need to kind of look back at the footage, but by the time you get to this point, guys, obviously I would have already seen the footage, so I will have known my mistakes. But yeah, it wasn't best ridden by me, and Dan didn't go the nicest either. Now today the show has been so quiet, like I honestly cannot believe how quiet the show has been. Like I said at the beginning of the vlog, we used to have so many shows like where we've been today, all over the place, like really local to us, and it always used to be like we used to have it every year because they used to be able to make enough money out of it, but it's just really not worth running these shows because the amount of effort that they've got to put in putting up the pens, like the rings, and getting out the jumps and doing the food. I'm sorry guys, but just look at this weather. We are just so lucky we're in the car now. It's just getting him back now, but oh my god, it looks like we've had a lot of rain more here for a while compared to where we've been. Oh my god, I reckon it must have been raining all morning, but when we left this morning it was like really bright here. It didn't look like it was going to rain, but they've obviously had rain. But let's carry on, and hopefully you can hear me alright with this horrendous rain. So yeah, there's just not that many people going, so I'm not sure whether the show today will go ahead like next year and other years, because there's just no point running it if they can't make the amount of money. It's just not worth it. So we had to hang around for a little bit for my second class, and literally all the other classes there was only like one person in the class, possibly two. I think the biggest ring was probably like 5 of them in the class, and that was more like little ones like on the lead reins and things, and I think that was the veteran class. Anyway, we went on to the show hunter pony / horse, which is the class that I always like to do. I done it last year at North Devon show. Not every show I go to actually do those classes, it's only some, but luckily today they had that class, so I entered him in that. And basically it's just a horse that looks like the type that would go out hunting all day, and kind of thoroughbreds can go in that class, but I think what they more look for is like the chunkier types that look like they could last a whole day or like a whole hunting season, if that makes sense. So we went in, and Dan, honestly, it's the best show I have ever done in that class. He was so light in the hand, it was just so nice. There was only 3 of us in the ring, but the one on the little pony, because she was the only one in the pony club or riding club type, they decided to put her in our class as well, but just judge it separately, if that makes sense. So the one on the little pony, she done her show first, and that was nothing to do with my class, and then once she done her show, it was just me and this other lady who had a very similar horse to Danny. He was lovely, really smart. You would have seen as well, obviously in the videos. And then I went out and done my show, and wow, it is the best Danny and I have gone literally ever doing showing. He was just so light in the mouth, he just went so lovely, he was on the right leg, he just went so nice. I'm so happy with him. And then always at the end, depending on what shows you do, especially the hunter type classes, they ask you to gallop up the long side. So I asked for a gallop, and you would have seen me done like a little pathetic buck. And I tell you what guys, and I so wish it was on camera, so I was warming up at the, like right at the top, and I asked for canter, and the field was where we was warming up, it was more like that, like going downhill, and I asked for canter, and oh my god, he bucked with me all the way going downhill, and literally his front legs, his head was between his front legs, and he was full on bucking all the way down the hill. And I was just thinking to myself, just sit back, try and keep his head up. Luckily I didn't fall off. Anyway, I come back down, and somebody that I knew, Bella, she was warming up as well, but she was down the bottom, and she was like, oh my god, he's spicy today. And then somebody else said, oh, this is Bella's sister, oh, I see Dan was making his moves today, it was so funny. And then he done it again in doing my gallop, but he only done like a pathetic one, whereas the one that he done at the top, they were proper bucks. It was so funny. So in the first class, like I said, I won, which my rosette, I literally just had it. We got first, and then we won again in my second class, the hunter type, which I'm just over the moon of how he went. So here's my rosette. And then this show, not all of the shows do it, but you will get a trophy if you win the class. So I need to remember which trophy is for which. So for the best rider, this is my trophy, and I'm not sure for definite, I think I do, but I think I've got to get my name engraved. Like, as you can see there, that's all the other people that's won it like previous years. The last show was 2018 there. And then for the show Hunter, I got another trophy, which is a bigger one, and again I need to have my name engraved. I think, no, that's the show's name. That's the people that won it previous years. But yeah, I'm just absolutely buzzing with how he's gone. I pulled him out of the ring once I finished. We done our lap of honour, and then I got off him thinking, right, we'll get him back to trailer, get him sorted, and I forgot that I needed to go in the lap of honour. So I went into the lap of honour, and when you go into the lap of honour, you only are able to go in the lap of honour, god, I'm saying that a lot, when you come first. So obviously I won twice today, but I didn't have both of my rosettes. My other one was up at the car, so I could only wear one of them. But it doesn't matter how many times you win your classes, you've got to wear all of your first rosettes, but I was only able to wear one, and we basically just had to all walk around together. Again, it was the same people that was in the classes, including the girl that was just in the pony club class. And then we trotted and cantered around, and then the judge pulls you in the middle, and then she basically just walks around you. To be honest with you, I'm not really sure what she was doing, because she seemed to properly look at the other two, but didn't really bother to look at me and Dan when I was stood there. And Dan was stood lovely and square, because that's the whole thing about showing. You need to be stood nice and square, you need to have a good head carriage and things, and she didn't really bother to look at me. She literally just walked around with me, whereas the others she was really looking at and was staying there for ages. She didn't bother with me. Unfortunately, we didn't get placed in the championship, which I'm not worried about, because I'm just so happy with how he went today. But yeah, it was a little bit strange how the judge judged the championship. And also, when I done my class for the hunters, I come back round and I come in front of her to salute, and she wasn't even looking. So God knows, but I'm not gonna lie, I think the judge knew, well, we kind of know that the judge knew the other two people that was in my class. And you've just got to, this is just a showing world. If the judges know you, they're more likely to put you first. I mean, I literally cannot complain, I know, because I was very lucky that I did come first, because she could have picked the other two that she knew, but she was fair with that, so I cannot complain about her judging on that class. But for the championship, how she done it, it was quite strange. Personally, for me, that's how I think of it, but it's fine. So yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed this week's vlog. If you have, please make sure that you like and subscribe if you haven't already. Stay tuned for some other vlogs, because there is going to be some jumping content soon, guys. I promise. It's not going to be all showing or boring stuff like dressage or stressage, like I should say. Anyway, we're nearly back at the stable, so I'm going to get Dan sorted, because as you can hear, it is hammering it down. So I'm trying to do it quickly for him. But for now, I'll see you all next time. Bye!
And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but